and forever and forever and always. I mean, God, evil men. Now, I can say for one, hamster here. I don't want women to suffer. I love women. I had a couple of girlfriends, or three, maybe four, that really stood out. They're different than men. They can be fun to be around, and I wish no harm on anyone. I'm just not there. But for the love of sweet Jesus Christ in heaven, who will be resurrected on Easter Sunday in just a few weeks, everyone has told you, sweetheart, everyone, if you chase the Chads and the Tyrones and the Jamals and these bad men, while exciting, I'm certain, for your future prospects in life, it's going to be a bad thing to do, so you shouldn't do that. But that's not really me. No, it's those other people. It's not going to happen to me. We've all been there. We've all been stupid teenagers, and come on now. Let's not sit there and say, we thought absolutely with clarity since we were fucking 15. Bullshit. That's not true. And women have the same affliction. We're young and stupid and we're horny. We get it. I got it. Okay. Brandon Trueblood says, I make bad decisions. Oh, yeah. Do you? How many times have you been married? 7. Oh, is it twice? I thought it was like 3 or 4 times. Anyway, we all make stupid decisions. Some of these bad decisions have outcomes that are worse than others. Like you get completely shit-faced driving a car, run your car into a tree. It's a bad idea. Nobody has to tell you that. But it seems like our female friends who smell nice and look pretty, it's like, oh, but this guy is going to be bad for you. He's going to use you and he's going to rearrange your guts. And it's, See, most men don't have to deal with that. We don't have thousands of women throwing themselves at us. But, you get to be 18 and you're a girl, reasonably attractive. Fucking A. It's a cock buffet. So I understand there's that temptation, but there was a thing that used to try to tell us to not fall for the temptation. What was it? Oh, it was the Bible and Jesus and God and everything. Or Yahweh, or Muhammad. Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people say, oh, this evil God and whatever. Do you think thousands and thousands of years of experience with men and women, with civilization, those old Jewish guys, 5,000 years ago, didn't figure this stuff out and wrote it down in the New Testament? But God, and okay, forget the God part. Is there good advice in there? Yes. But the God part, forget about the God part. Why do you think these men, probably mostly men at the time, wrote down these things? Do not do that. Why? Do you think they've had hundreds or thousands of years of experience? Why is there a prohibition against eating pork and shellfish and other things in the Jewish faith, in the religion? Because thousands of years ago, pigs had trichinosis. Shellfish could kill you with bacteria. Now, they didn't exactly know what the hell was going on, but what these men knew, I don't want to eat that because it could kill me. And then, they put it in the Bible. And suddenly it's God says that. Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Yeah, God says that, Jesus says that, etc. Not for the Jews, obviously, for God, Yahweh. And then, Islam came along, the Prophet Muhammad, blessed be his name, all that stuff, which pretty much kept a lot of the Jewish stuff, if you think about it. There are reasons. There are reasons why people 4,000 years ago wrote this stuff down. And they said, you shouldn't do this because this will probably be the outcome. And as of late, in modern society, we have decided, screw that shit, we know better than that. Because, again, when we're young kids, we think we know more than our parents, right? We think we're so fucking smart when we're 15. God damn, isn't that something? Golf Alpha is here. Joy Flagany is in the building. Jake is here too. All right, this is Manosphere. And again, I have sympathy for the female, or if you're a man or a trans or gay, I don't give a shit. It sucks, man. I want your life to be happy. I don't want any of this bullshit. But when you're told you don't believe in the Bible, okay, when you're told by your auntie and by your girlfriends and your grandma and your ba 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 ba, and you still don't listen, you don't need to learn these lessons firsthand. You need to listen to people who know better than you. But that's not what we're going to hear. Unfortunately, we're not going to hear that.
One of those women that come on TikTok and cry, and people are like, why is she doing that?
It's a good question. I'm sure. Now, we can't say for all women, obviously, because everybody's had their own life experiences. But let's just say this woman has been played by Chad. Would that be a safe assumption?
I'll tell you that almost 2 years ago, my ex and I divorced after 23 years of marriage.
Okay, well, you were married for 23 years. Okay. And why did you do that? And why did you file for divorce?
I wonder who filed for divorce.
I would guess
it's
probably her. Yeah.
It has been the hardest, most loneliest time of my life.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody would have said that I would feel and walked through what I have walked through, I would have.
Okay, so she's been single for 2 years, away from these evil constraints of religion and marriage. Oh, God, help us. We don't know the story, but likely she filed for divorce because she wasn't happy. But it could be different. Give her a break. It could be different. But I mean, she's attractive enough.
Said, no, I won't, because I will not make it. I will not survive very long. I just pulled in my driveway from work, and I don't want to go inside.
Uh-oh.
Because my kids aren't home this week.
Yeah, when I get out in the morning, it's bright and early. The birds are chirping and shit. It's like, oh fuck, I gotta go to work. I love coming home. I love that.
I also, when I look to the left, I see our basketball court and 2 basketballs in the yard, and I'm not gonna move those.
Okay.
They're reminders.
Of what? What are you being reminded of, sweetheart?
Of these precious children that I have.
Well, that's good, because you know, children are lovely. Yeah.
And that I can't stop. But man, times like this suck when I don't want to go inside my home because there's no one to go home to.
Yeah, guys, it's all fun and games when they're in their 30s, but it gets tougher as they age. By the way, guys, stay to the end because I want to squash this debate between the left and the right once and for all, and also talk about why women never take accountability.
And they really don't make good decisions. A lot of young people don't make good decisions. But it seems perhaps, unless you're out there being a thug and a criminal, men can kind of absorb the stupid. Women get more of the stupid when they're this woman's age. Now, I don't know if she was out there being a garden tool or whatever. She was married for 23 years. She probably got married like right out of high school, which, okay, all right. Maybe. Maybe that's a good idea.
No one is in there waiting for me. I will not be greeted by anybody.
Yeah.
And that is a really hard place to be.
It is. Because you get used to 23 years of your husband there, or your wife and your kids, and you think you got a family. You got the unit going. You got the house, and you got the car, maybe the boat or the jet ski or whatever. And then you, sweetheart, decide to nuke it. It wasn't such a good idea.
True.
While I think it's important to sit in those feelings and that grief, because there's so much growth.
Now we're gonna have some I'm sorry, girls. This gobbledygook shit you pick up on TikTok or from Dr. Phil. And get his sit in the grief. You fucked up, is what happened.
It's happening. Like, I know there is.
I'm sorry. I mean, she's attractive enough when she was in her 20s, in college. Yeah. So she found a man to marry her up, take care of her for the rest of her life, and then perhaps she decided to say, nah, I don't want that. I want Richard in accounting because he's so much cuter than you.
There's so much growth happening.
Oh, God.
In my heart. And I want that growth because God. I don't want any of that pain to be in vain.
Pain in vain. That's a good song, a title for a song. No, I understand what you're saying, sweetie, but God damn, where do you women always get this fucking bad? You must be all watching Oprah or some shit. I don't know. Yeah.
I want to come out of this a better woman, a better mom.
Great.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom.
45% of Gen Z men believe that we've gone so.
I mean, the first woman there was married for 23 years. So, I mean, maybe it was bad. Maybe, the dude was some kind of alcoholic or some kind of whatever, right? We don't know. But, I mean, clearly she's crying. She's in pain. Now, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Okay, maybe the guy was an asshole and she had to get out for the kids' sake. Let's not always be mean, I guess is what I'm saying. Go ahead.
So far in promoting women's rights that we're discriminating against men.
Why don't you have a boyfriend yet? Because I'm a CEO. Baby, I own businesses, okay?
You're a CEO. Well, that's nice. We're all CEOs of our own lives. Isn't that nice?
I don't have time to be dating someone's...
And yet, you keep making really stupid decisions. Am I right, boys?
Dusty-ass son
She was watching cartoons.
with no car, no job, and a SoundCloud link in his Instagram.
Yeah, but he's hot and he gives you good dick. And yet you can't get away from that, can you? Oh, my God.
Bio. We are
You have fake hair. Are we supposed to talk about that?
severely understaffed.
I do sell photos of my butthole and my feet, so.
Well, there you go, boys. That's all you need right
We
there.
are severely understaffed.
I do sell photos of my butthole and my feet, so.
All right, pay your $5.99 a month, and you too could see her butthole and her feet. And there are men paying for that shit.
For a living. And I'm a disappointment to my grandmother, my dad, and all my family. But you know what? If you want to sacrifice all your...
I mean, you're a disappointment to me too, and I don't even know you. It's like, what are you doing, girlfriend? I mean, yeah, you want to show some feet and hands. Okay. Pretty innocuous. Especially in Muslim countries where women aren't allowed to even fucking go out in this. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to show your sphincter. Maybe that's a bit a bridge too far, maybe.
your loved ones and all of your friends or whatever, and then lie to your family day to day. You could also be a content creator like me, but it's up to you.
Maybe your standards are just too high. I'm a 30-year-old single black female prior.
All right. She's 30 years old. She's got that little teeth gap there, kind of hot.
Prioritizing gut health and protein intake. I can squat 250. I've written 2 books and speak 3 different languages.
Okay.
If I hear one more woman complain about dating and then follow it up with the fact that she's firm on meeting men that are 6 foot and above, I'm going to completely lose it. Not only is
Really? It's going to take that for you to completely lose it? Okay.
height an unearned characteristic, but only 13-point-something% of the male population is 6 foot and above. So you're
True.
ruling out the vast majority of men.
Woman's spitting facts here, left and right. But the problem is the women ain't going to listen to that because reality is optional.
So at least date your height and taller. And hey, if you're the average height of a woman, which is 5'4", at least date the average height and above of a male, which is
Yeah, they don't want that. I mean, young women, the young modern women, they want the ball players, the tall guys. I get it. Yeah, I get it. They got money. They're fit. They're playing in a sport, and yeah, I get that. I get it. But there aren't that many of those, and so
5'9".
I think infidelity can actually like improve some people's relationships as well, especially if they're long term. They've been together for
of course you could. You got two gashes over here. Oh, I think infidelity is going to improve your relationship. In what fucking possible way?
actually like improve
Just wondering.
some people's relationships as well,
In what way?
especially if they're long term. They've been together for a while.
Now, the thing is with infidelity, with these modern gashes like this cunt. Oh, but Chad cheated on me, and he was doing other women at the same time. Suddenly that was bad. Now it's like good. What the fuck is this? Let's listen to this one again.
A
Not
male,
her.
which is 5'9".
No, she's speaking truth. What is this old cunt?
I think infidelity can actually like improve some people's relationships
I'm sure you believe that.
as well, especially if they're long term. They've
Right.
been together for a while.
Hey, honey, oh my God, I can't believe you're cheating on me. This is so disgusting. How could... Actually, you know what? I can see the benefits of this. This is a great opportunity for us to...
This is a great opportunity for us to bond. Maybe I like the guy you're fucking too. Maybe we could do a little three-way, you know what I'm saying?
grow together. You banging
A little poopy on the thingy.
on the bloke's only going to make us stronger. So,
Excuse me, bloke. You got a rubber sheet? Yeah, we got to do a little bit of that.
you know what? Keep at it. This makes me so happy. So, you guys keep on. I'm so sorry for interrupting. Okay, I'll just be outside. You let me know if you need anything, okay?
This is exactly why I say never accept a coffee date. Look at what this man said.
Never accept a coffee date. Well, good for you then.
Coffee date is the best way to vet women. When a man invites you over a coffee on a first,
I mean, isn't really that's, you know, I might be crazy. Let me consult my beer can here. Beer can. Beer can of love. Isn't the idea of a date to figure out if the person is something you want to go? I know. Go on, sweetie.
date is essentially asking to prove yourself to him because he think he's the prize we won over.
I kind of like that. Yes. You're absolutely correct. The idea of dating is go out and say, hey, are we compatible? Yeah, I think we have a thing. We got a groove. We got a groove going on. Oh, now I want the thing and the 5-star Michelin. Okay, well, now we know we're not. So there you go.
He's giving you
How many times do
I
I
mean,
have
it's easy. You want all that bullshit? Well, you don't really care about me, do you? No.
to repeat myself? Women are the gatekeepers to sex. Men are the gatekeepers to relationships and marriage. Yes, ma'am, the kind of guy that you want has a lot of options. So what can you bring to the table to improve?
Well, they shouldn't bring anything to the table because they're women. Oh my God. Oh no, you evil misogynist.
That guy's life? If you're just a gold digger, why would he choose you?
I mean, does she have like a herpes here, or is that my screen here? Let me look. Oh, my screen. Sorry. She clean. She clean.
It's so simple.
bear bare minimum. And let's be honest, for a woman to go on a date, you're gonna do your makeup, do your hair, spend some time to look presentable, right? But
I don't fucking care. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And for you to go on a date with a guy, he has to have certain qualities that you find attractive.
Especially if he has money to pay for her fucking food. Oh, I see. She's proving exactly, apparently, the men that she is attracting. Yeah, I don't want to pay for your dinner. We don't even know if we like each other yet. What's the matter with that? What is the matter with that? Well, according to her,
money,
according
height,
to
status,
her.
good looks, whatever.
Mm.
So he already had to earn
Great.
all of those things just to get a date with you.
Mhm.
men can just hop out of the shower and come out. And believe me, men know that.
Men can just hop out of the shower and come out. You mean top shelf dudes? What's the? Is she Korean? Oh, it may be Japanese. What's the top shelf dude? It's still Chad and Tyrone. Isn't it? Yes, it is.
They say, oh, she's a gold digger. Something. First of all, I ain't got no gold to. Second of all, I dated some pretty hot women back home as well.
Pretty hot women's bad. I'm up in the Netherlands.
These girls,
Get in the chopper, dude.
kind of expected a $200 or euro dinner in a fancy restaurant.
200 euros in a wow. That sounds like a lot of money. How about fish and chips and a beer?
You know, every time I took her
I
out.
mean, then again, in London, it's probably 200 euro for fish and chips at this point.
This girl here is the most lowest maintenance girl I've ever had in my life. Like we said, rice and a fried egg is good enough for her, right? She's saving
For now. Oh!
me money. I'm the one who wants to go and have steak
Oh,
and fries
no.
sometimes. She's like, babe, let's save money for the house. You know,
no.
let's stay in. So she's very fan.
Hand battered North Atlantic cod with savory tartar sauce, crispy butterfly
Gotta
jumbo
do this
shrimp,
again.
with signature cocktail.
Yeah. No, he's a Romanian guy, actually. And the guy with the shirt. Oh, well, I don't know about the guy with the tattoo, with the girl. Yeah, the Manosphere guy is a Romanian. So not sure about this guy in the shirt with the tattoo and everything. Yeah.
Sauce. These
Who knows?
Oriented. She's
This guy
Yeah,
over here.
guys, as I said, all women want a man that is a provider and a
Now, if he was Russian, if he were Russian, he would have the Orthodox cross, but he doesn't. He has the Christian cross. So I'm not sure where he's. Well, might be Turkish or something. Who knows?
protector. But women in the East know how to treat a man. That's the
I mean, she's cute and all that. Yeah.
difference.
Thing with men is they don't want to beat the same topic into the ground.
Yes.
Like when
Of
you like
course.
bring up that topic that you've already talked about 3 times, they'll be like, yeah, you
Yeah, and they bring up a topic that you talked about last month, a week ago, and they're still thinking.
No, it's the things that. I mean, I think. Let's be honest. We all want to try. We try. We want to be nice to the girls, right? Come on, hey. But when they bring up, so and so has a new sewing machine, and it's almost beyond. It's like I don't care. All the so and so is dating the thing, and they have a dog, and they're the thing, and it's just like, oh my god, I don't care. Of course, you don't say that, but it's like I don't give a shit.
Thinking about it.
Sorry.
I forgot it after
No, I'm not sorry. I don't care. But so and so's grandmother did the thing, and I don't care.
2 minutes.
You they have no change of opinion. They have no other outlook or perception of it.
I mean, it's just maybe it's one of those things. If it's important, hey, Angela's grandma, fell on a spike and unfortunately she's dead. Oh God, that sucks. I think most men would go, yeah, that sucks. But Angela's grandma had her knitting club, and they didn't have any red yarn to go through. And oh my God, it's like I don't care. I I don't care.
Like we can like talk about the same thing and be like, well, you know what's interesting actually, and bring it up again in a new way.
Yeah.
And you can like, we literally never run out of things.
Yes, ma'am. But the most important thing that you don't understand, the subject that you were talking about was stupid from the beginning. So you seeing it from a different perspective.
If it's important in the general scheme of things, we'll sit there and we will listen to you, sweetheart, for fucking days. Oh, the grandma fell on a spike and there was a UFO that found her alien body and shit, whatever. But when you come in here and say, oh, here's the deal. You know, Angela, some guy at work looked at her and, oh, God, nobody fucking cares. Women apparently care about this shit.
Doesn't matter to us.
I don't. I'm just like, okay. You put up with it only for the reason to get some boom boom.
Because it had no importance the first time.
To talk about where a guy would be like, okay, yeah, like
I've heard enough.
we've talked about that before. Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, we've talked about it and it's meaningless. Especially with modern women. It's like, oh, the thing and the bed. And I don't care. But hey, honey, I'm glad you're sharing your love with me. Give me your pussy.
You know, and you're like,
And that's the best thing about women.
yeah.
And that's it. Give me your tits and pussy. We don't. Sure, yeah, your grandma fell on an alien hole. I don't.
Men don't do that.
No.
And they're honestly.
And my grandma got some new shoes today downtown. I said, great. Can we fuck now,
like,
please?
their quality of life is worse. I think.
I agree. I agree completely.
I know a few.
Our quality of life is worse because we don't obsess.
Oh, hamster, get so animated. Look at all these people saying, oh my God. Leopard prince. Ah, I bet you like to peel off those titties. Ian Blades is here. Hey, Ian, did you know that apparently the European Union has put like a 50% tariff on American whiskey? Do you think you can find something to fill in the gap in Scotland? Just wondering. Just. Okay, God.
Obsess over the same thing
I mean, she's cute though. She's got the red nose here. Where are we in Russia here or what?
over
God.
and over and over like women do. Yeah.
Few couples pretty close to me between my family
Kind of looks like Russia. Might be New York.
and friends where the woman earns more than the man and
Yes. And
naturally
so it's more money for everybody.
she provides a little bit more in the relationship and
God.
otherwise they split everything.
In the relationship with Chad Brew. Boris got the lack of hoofala. Yeah, whatever the Russian equivalent of that is. Oh, he wants more from her because he's a fucking stud with a 25-inch dick. Damn, come on.
50-50. And it works really well for them. They have amazing relationships. They're all engaged or married.
Yeah, because he puts down the dick.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am, but because you know them, I'm pretty sure they're about the same age as you. They will get divorced. It never works. Why? Because in time the women get jaded. Why? Because they feel the man isn't providing enough. Because she's paying more in that relationship, because she's earning more, she feels like the man doesn't put in so much effort.
But he does throw down the dick, you know what I mean?
And they start to resent them in time. They start to resent the guy. It never works.
It just works for their personalities. The woman kind of likes being a little bit more.
I mean, she is cute though. I would say, she's got like Finnish eyes. She's got Finnish eyes. Boom, chicka, boom. You know,
in control in that way, or
of course that's kind
sort
of
of
Russian,
wearing
sort
the
of.
pants in the relationship.
Yeah, we all know that guy is a beta.
Well, maybe if he's paying, well, yeah.
But you can't undo biology. You can't undo nature. In time, they will grow to resent them. Women don't like weak men. They don't.
Yeah, no.
In a certain way. Again, it just works for them. It works for who
In
they
a
are.
certain
So I'm just going to say
way.
that it does work for some people.
Yes.
But that will not be me. And I don't think that
Mm-hmm.
works for the majority of people.
Of course.
Isn't that
Oh God. Oh, here we go.
another life hack for the men?
We got them strong black women up in here there.
And I don't think that works for the majority of people.
Of course.
You guys ready for this? I didn't know this was coming, so this will be exciting.
Another life hack for the men. Y'all ready?
Hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Femininity tests.
Mm.
It is a way that we feel safe.
Mm.
So now I'm really testing you to see how far will you let me disrespect you.
Yeah. Well, okay.
But ultimately, what I want the most is my man to be a leader. So
I see.
if you stop me from the beginning, I might be cussing you out in my mind, but secretly I love it. Secretly, I'm like, oh, my baby, that.
That's why.
Ooh, Raul. She's still thinking of Raul.
I love it. Secretly, I'm like, oh, my baby, that.
That's why women never like the weak guys. That's why women never like simps.
That's true. Yeah.
Women don't like a guy that they can control, that they can boss around. They don't like a guy that will do everything that she wants.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, Beyonce clone. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Women don't want that. They want a man to be in charge. I'm sorry. Oh my God, you're such a misogynist. Hey, that's nature. Women like that shit. God damn. They want a man to be in control, but gentle and nice at the same time, and also 6'7" with a 28-inch dick.
They don't.
If they have that, hey.
That's why they like me, because I'm an asshole, because I don't care.
That's a man right there. That man took charge over me. You're letting me know how.
And you are still. Say it with me, boys. And you are still single.
Oh, I get to move and shake within your boundaries because you're the lines. We're the color. You got to teach me to color inside of the lines.
You know what
I
frustrates
mean, she's not wrong. So, all right.
me to no end?
What frustrates you, dear, to no end? Everyone in this chat and everyone who watches the Manosphere channel is fucking dying to know. Please go on.
Women want to believe that not all men. Not all men.
Well, that's true. It is not all men. It's just the men you pursue.
And I mean, not all men, because I have a boyfriend and I love him and he wouldn't.
I wonder how tall he is. I wonder how much money he makes. I just wonder.
But the men that I don't know, most of them.
Yeah, that's a mentality, man.
I mean, that's fair
You
enough,
were
though.
taught by social.
You don't know most men. You won't even talk to them because they don't have a 28-inch dick. That's it.
Yeah, that all men are a certain type of way. Or you have low IQ and you think just because some guys in your past cheated on you, that all men cheat.
I've had 2 experiences in the last week alone. One,
2 experiences. Oh my God.
I had to report to the police.
Oh no. What happened?
The police. One just now.
I never seen this video, guys. What did I tell you? Just because somebody in her past did something wrong, now it's all men. It's that victim mentality.
All men. Even me.
And it's because of social media, because they reinforce that each day. You see it on the news. Men are bad. Men ugly. Men do this. It's bad.
Girls, I don't know who else needs to hear this, but you need to stop going for your normal type. This is why.
Oh, really? Well, we've solved it. Everything is solved from now on. Okay, thank you, Blondie. I am so happy. Now, you convince young modern women to believe you.
You're still single because you're going for the wrong guys. You feel like this is whatever this type is.
And they never take accountability. It's always the guy's fault.
So, little blonde girl here. Cute. Yeah, I mean, she's all right. Everybody in this young woman's life, or not her in particular, but specifically or generally, all these young modern women, everybody in your life has told you, do not do this. And they said, fuck it, YOLO. And so this girl here is going to convince these young modern women to not do that?
No, man, it's your fault because you go after the bad boys.
Is, you know, the only type that you find attractive. And then you're just repeating the patterns.
Yeah.
You need to
Oh, she's right. She's right.
try and give a different guy a chance, because you'll go on a date, you'll get the ick, you'll be like, oh, he's not my type. Give him a chance, because trust me, he might prove you wrong and turn out to be the
You go on a date, though. I mean, that's the newest thing here. Is that, sweetheart, men are not going out on dates because it's fucking bullshit. There's no point to it. Oh, but and the coffee, and the it's like, no. Nothing's going to happen anyway for average guys. And Chad and Tyrone and Jamal, they don't have to give you fucking shit. And you're over there at their house at 2 a.m, ready to fuck.
absolute love of your life. I think a lot of us have.
I mean, the funny thing is these women haven't figured out, we know the game here. We know what's going on here. They're probably going to have to change their game because we got it.
These kind of subconscious issues that we've carried on from past relationships,
Right.
and what we think is the ick is
Well,
actually
wouldn't it be just lovely if you didn't have all these past relationships with Chad Tyrone and the guys who broke your heart? Wouldn't that be easier for you?
just because we don't feel like
No, but I wouldn't have this experience and everything.
deep down that we deserve.
How is experience good if it's fucking bad? Think about that. Why is a bad experience good? Oh, God Almighty!
Like that and be treated nicely, even though we don't actually
Again, she's cute.
realize that. So
No, man, it's because you base everything on feelings. And on that first day, if you don't feel the spark, you feel the ick.
I mean, it's not like pizza. You know, it's not like pizza. If pizza is bad, it's still pretty good. You know, it's pizza. I mean, everybody could agree. Okay, it's a shitty pizza, but we're gonna eat it anyway, right? You woman, you blonde-haired girl, the bad experience that I've had is good. In what fucking universe do you think that makes sense?
basically, just give the nice guy a chance, even if you feel like you've got the ick. After 3-4 dates, if you're not feeling it, then fair enough. But trust me, this could be an absolute.
Modern women don't give average men 3 or 4 dates. They don't even know they exist, sweetie. And you're kind of a topper, shelfer, kind of hot looking. You don't know what a common man is, bro. Which is, well, just give them a chance. For what? Free food? Some fucking simp comes in, or not even a simp, just an average guy. Comes in, oh, let's go on a date. The only reason you're going out on a date with other than Chad is you want a free fucking meal. Would you stop it?
Never feel it. And even if they go against their feelings, it won't last.
Game changer for people that keep going.
Yeah.
Same types of people, every single.
She threw away a 10-year marriage to
I mean, she didn't have to do that, though, but she did. God
kiss her
almighty.
celebrity crush. This woman just went viral because of what happened when she attended a Romeo Santos concert. At the concert, she was invited.
So she fucked a guy on the stage.
On stage by Romeo. And
Hopefully she recorded it and put it on OnlyFans.
Romeo gave her like a little peck.
Trademark.
But she wanted.
I've never heard of
She
Romeo,
wants some
only
cock.
Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
more.
Give me
and
some
she
cock.
full on kissed the man. Now, the video of this moment went viral, and the woman's husband ended up seeing it, and he filed for divorce very.
I mean, maybe I'm just like a, I'm an old fat hamster here, but it's like you just randomly kissing people. Isn't that like herpes and gonorrhea and shit? I don't think so.
Shortly after.
Good for him.
The woman has been.
I mean, I'd give her a hug, but I'm not gonna, put my tongue down her throat. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm not a petri dish, for fuck's sake.
She said that she's very sad that the kiss ended up ending her marriage, but she also
there you go.
said that Romeo has been her celebrity crush for forever.
So it was one of those free hall pass things to fuck around with a dude.
It was an achievement to actually get to kiss him.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it was.
Very sadly for the woman, though, Romeo doesn't feel the same way at all. If you watch the video, you can see the woman kind of forces the kiss onto Romeo. And
I don't know who Romeo is, but he's a performer. He's a singer, whatever. They get thousands of women, thousands of women coming up and say, "Oh my God, Romeo, you're so better. Oh my God, give me your cock." And it's like, thank you. Have a nice day.
After she kisses him, Romeo says what translates to what harassment. So I think it's very safe to say that Romeo did not feel the same way this woman did about the kiss.
I think he's right. Yeah. What are you doing? You can't invade my fucking space, you skank.
As for the woman's husband, I really hope that he ends up being okay after this. According to the woman, they weren't on the best terms when the kiss happened, but the kiss ended up apparently being the straw that broke the camel's back.
Now, a chick that looks like this and presents like this, it's only Chad, and Chad is going to have, he's heard he got 1,000 chicks ready to come over and fuck his brains out with a phone call. Not even a phone call, a text.
Camel's back.
The
Come on now.
content you are making it exclusively for other men around the world to play with their penises. That's your clientele, right? So is it okay for a man you're potentially dating to say, listen, I don't want my woman making content like that?
Insecure.
Do you think that?
Yeah, guys.
Insecure. Yeah. Well, go fuck yourself then.
This is what women do. Anything we want.
Shaming language.
Or expect from a woman.
You're just insecure. You got a small dick, so you can't handle me going out and doing fucking dudes on YouTube. Fuck you.
Woman,
oh my
we
God.
are called insecure. Just think about it if I reversed the roles. Oh, you're not a virgin. Well, insecure. Oh, you don't know how to cook and clean. Well, insecure.
I don't care about the cooking and cleaning, but god damn. You're just so insecure if you don't want me to do porn.
Just think about that.
You don't want me to do corn. Oh my God. And you're just
Just think how crazy.
And you have a small penis.
I would sound.
It's all the shaming language. It's all out there. Everybody knows how this fucking game works. And that's what the women don't understand. It's like a error 401 or 40 or 304. What? Oh my. All our magic isn't working anymore. I don't know what to do. They don't like it.
That's insecure.
Very. Because why is what someone else is
Why would I want you with your fat lips and your fucking skanky looking outfit?
doing with their body bothering him so much?
Because I want you to be the mother of my children. And I don't care about your little fucking OF. But you're not going to come in here because I want you to be a wife. I know.
Because he's looking to have a wife and have kids.
Well, I think it's insecure for someone to think that someone without their clothes on.
So this is one of the beautiful things about monogamous relationships. Two people have come together and said, listen, this is an aspect of our life, of our being, that we are going to give exclusively to each other, and that's why it's special. We've agreed on that. Those are our terms.
Monogamous and still post like photos.
Bullshit. No, you cannot, because that is not monogamy. You cannot put your fucking naked cooch on the line and say, oh, it's monogamy. Notice how these girls, these women, redefine things. No, sir. No, ma'am. You cannot put your coochie on fucking OnlyFans and call that monogamy. You are fucking crazy. But here we are, gents. Here it is. All right, boys, I got to go eat. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by, and see you later. Bye.